Yo, what's up? Oh shit. What's up? It's cold in here. What's up with y'all, man? We got chapter 4. I can't believe it. Finally chapter 4. I can't believe it's finally here. It's a hibernation. I was on a little break, but I'm still on a break. Deuteronomy, man. But I'm off. I'm back on October 6th. So mark your calendars, October 6th. Attack on Titan month begins October 6th. Attack on Titan month, baby. Shit. What are we doing October 6th? We're doing a whole bunch of shit. Man. We're gonna be having a great time. Attack on Titan, we're gonna be talking about a whole bunch of shit. Talking shit about stuff. We got the new manga to talk about. We got so much stuff. Attack on Titan month, baby. It begins, baby. It's gonna be on Twitch though. Cena dies. Yeah, Cena dies in this chapter, yo. It's gonna be on Twitch though, not on YouTube. I'm only on YouTube today because I want to upload this to YouTube. So don't got a lot of time because I got to pick up someone from the airport today. So let's get into it. I'm gonna do the Dark Souls music actually. Let's get into it, baby. How many timelines? 1. Oh my god. All right, so let's do a quick recap. So I know it's probably been a while since a lot of you guys have read Deuteronomy. So we're just gonna do a quick recap. So this is chapter 1. Let me make sure it looks good. No, it doesn't look good at all. There we go. Every single moment. Shut up. All right. So I was born a slave. I will always be a slave. That'll never change no matter what I do. So Seom, that's the Seom's eternal monologue. This character here shouldn't be out alone at night. Seom chilling with his family. His sister Samara's first day being a slave. She's not too excited about it. Seom tries to make her happy by telling her that being a slave is not that bad. His father's disappointed in him and his ideology in that way. But we all get to stay together. It's still obviously a very nice sentiment, which his mother clearly supports. And that's something that Seom really is happy about, that they all get to be together. And the new Lord is very kind. And Seom has a dream that he sees himself, but blonde, being thrown to the bottom of the cave and his father crying. And he wakes up. hears his father basically saying that he doesn't like the way Seom is acting and that Seom needs to, step up to his role as Messiah. And his wife challenges his ideology by saying, "Is that more important to you than your son?" The wife goes to bed. Cain says goodnight. Seom goes to bed. They wake up the next day. His mom promises to make him a new shirt, and because he outgrew his last one, obviously. And his father says, "Yeah, he is," which is kind of weird. He never said anything like that before. Samar complains she wants to go make clothes rather than, go dig. But every one of us has to do our part, and right now your part is with your brother. There'll be other kids there too, like Caesar and Cataly, which are these two. Seom tells his father he won't let him down, but his father grabs him and wants to talk to him. Samar goes downstairs with Caesar and Cataly. And Seom tries to push away his father, but his father doesn't let him. Tells him he's sorry, that he had expectations for him, but he's just a kid. He shouldn't have those expectations. He won't expect anything from him ever again. Seom doesn't really take too kindly to this either. He doesn't really like that his father has no expectations of him. And Caesar notices that Seom's dad is acting strange as well. Doesn't matter though. Seom comes down. They stop talking about it. They try to support him. They ask him, did he tell his dad about the dreams? Meaning they know about it, but his dad didn't. He says, no, it's not that. He just expects nothing of me. Then Caesar gives him an explanation as to why that's okay, and that's because it's probably impossible to escape the caves because no one else has figured out a way to do it. He thinks Seom is smart, but it's just too hard. And Cataly agrees, but also says that it's more important that they get to stay together. And Caesar makes a joke about them being in a relationship. Then Samar finds a material, whatever you want to call it, that they were digging for. She finds her first one, and she's trying to pretend like she's happy. She's trying to, assimilate into their society, become a part of their society. And she has to pretend that she's happy, but she's young and she can't do it. So the tears come out. She can't hold them in. And that's when Seom questions what he said to himself in the beginning. Why am I wrong for accepting reality? And then the platform's coming down. It's not trade day. Who is that? This is if I were to end chapter 1, it would have been there, but I would prefer not to end chapter 1 there. But Webtoons only let you put so much up. So then Cena comes down with her dad, Ozymandias. Ozymandias wants to introduce her to the slaves because she's going to become queen because Ozymandias is the new king. Cena shows that she's afraid of slaves because of what her grandfather told her, and because she doesn't know anything. And so Ozzy tells her he'll never allow them to touch a hand on you and to show strength. The slaves welcome Ozzy down to the cave, and they see as Seom ascends up to where Ozzy came down, he sees someone hanging from a rope, and he sees that he has a weapon. He's told that person is planning to kidnap the princess by the elder. The elder says, why would he do something so stupid? And everyone else sees it as well, but no one else wants to say anything, either because they hope that something good will happen or they're afraid that something bad will happen to Noah, which is the guy that's hanging on the thing. But Seom doesn't give a fuck. He thinks it's stupid that this guy is risking all of their lives for his own, for his dumbass plan that will obviously never work. And so the elder kind of baits him and asks him, what will he do? And so then Seom screams. Seom thinks of what his father. I didn't put that one on Webtoons. So that's fucked up. Seom thinks of what his father did with him, and then he says, behind you, and screams, and then Noah gets murdered. Ozzy calls Seom over. Because Seom was the only one to say anything. He tests Seom by asking him what would he like as a reward. Seom says to free his family. Then Ozzy at that point knows what he must do. He's very pissed off that after all the times he's been down to the cave, this is the first time he's ever been attacked. And Cain tries to accept responsibility for this, saying that it was his plan. Sam was about to ruin that idea, but he gets grabbed by another slave, a shepherd, more specifically. But anyways, so Cain explains to Ozzy why that it was his plan. Obviously, his wife doesn't know any better, so she just thinks it's the truth. And then Ozzy murders him. Then Ozzy murders the wife and is about to murder Samar as well. Seon bites the hand of the slave that's holding him, and he runs and begs Ozzy for forgiveness. Cena witnesses this, and then she's murdered in front of him. And Cena works up the courage to ask her father, or tell her father that, enough is enough. And Ozzy complies, but he also tells Seon that a save does not request. Seon leaves the cave. Cena shows, remorse, and that's the end of chapter 1. Chapter 2. Cain is so based, he dies instantly. Chapter 2, Seon is all alone now. He doesn't have, his family. His family's completely and totally gone. He lights a fire. He's totally alone, and a random ant pops up. His friends try to reach out to him and support him, but there's only so much that they can do. Seon even says that their mom had a choice in her death when they try to relate to him, and that was a cold thing to say. But he apologizes for it afterwards and tells them not to worry because he has a new family now, and it's an ant. Obviously, this is fucking crazy, but what the fuck can they do? So they ask someone else to talk to him, and we don't know who it is yet. Anyways, as Seon is working, he listens to all the slaves, talking shit about him. They're basically disappointed in him because all he cared about was himself and his family. He didn't care about anybody else. What kind of Messiah is he? And he's struggling to carry this bucket up. And then one of the slave that actually grabbed his hand, grabbed his mouth, grabs him. His name is Judas. And Judas plants helps him plant the what he was carrying. And then he tries to apologize for holding his mouth closed, but Seon interrupts him and tells him he's sorry for biting his hand, which he wasn't even thinking about, that Judas wasn't even thinking about. And then the elder walks in to Seon's cave and tells him that he's the Messiah. Obviously, he's doing fine, and his father's gone. They can talk freely. And he's like, what do you want? And she's like, I want nothing other to assist you in achieving your destiny. The Messiah will be born in death, from head of fire, eyes of water, blah blah blah. But Sam's not trying to hear all that shit. He tells her to shut the hell up. He doesn't believe in the Messiah prophecy. He believed for a brief moment, and that caused all of this to happen. He shouldn't have ever done anything so stupid. So just leave me alone. So she does. She complies. She doesn't want to piss off the Messiah. So he says, I learned my lesson. From now on, I'm going to appreciate what I have. That's right, buddy. To the ant. Two meals a day, soft bed, clothes, and you. That's enough for me. Ouch. The ant bites him. So even in this pathetic attempt to cope, he still can't get what he wants. And that, that's when Seon just can't take it anymore. And he decides that it's not enough. He won't be complacent anymore. And he'll do it. He'll free the slaves. So that's the end of chapter 2. Now, chapter 3. Oops. I want to let me go to the next one. Okay. Chapter 3 starts off with someone speaking lowly. She's been like this for days now. I don't know what to do. His eyes open up. I'm sorry, I've never done anything like this before. I've done all I can do for her, but at this rate. So someone's sick, and this guy is trying to convince the elder to help make her feel better. But the elder doesn't know what to do. And then he says, is there anything you can do, like anything at all? I'll do whatever it takes. And then that's chapter 3, whatever it takes. And so then we go to present day. Seon is reading books with the elder. The elder tells him that the newer books are more so made just to make you feel better, while the older books were actually trying, to escape. But some people are okay with being complacent. They rather do that than accept their own lives, the reality. But in order to make change, you have to be different from normal people, and not just different, you have to oppose it with all your might. And your father understood that. The way he threw himself to the ground, and with the hope of igniting even a small flame in you, and look at you now. So, and Seom is saying, look, I'll free everyone, but that doesn't mean I believe in your prophecy. And the elder says, it doesn't matter if you believe or not. And then Seom says, well, it doesn't even make sense, because first of all, I don't even fit all three criteria. I mean, eyes of water, head of fire. Yeah, that's fine, maybe. But born in death, what's that? Like, I'm not born in death. And then she goes, well, Cain never told you fit the final criteria of the prophecy because your mother died while giving birth to you. And he's like, what are you talking about? My mother fucking died by Ozymandias. And she's like, no, that wasn't your mother. That was Cain's new wife. But your real mother died when you were born. She died. She died during childbirth of you, and your brother was devastated. He goes, brother? He didn't even know he had a brother. And he's like, what, did Cain not tell you that? I mean, I thought you would remember that nigga, but you were pretty young. He looked just like you, only he was blonde like your mother. Well, where is he? What happened to him? He was found dead one morning at the bottom. So now that explains Seom's dream. He had a dream of a blonde child being thrown to the bottom. It wasn't him, it was his brother. Cain killed his brother. So now we have a flashback. Now this flashback isn't something that Seom is, aware of. This is for the audience. So we have young Seom's brother writing a book for him. Wonder when he'll be able to read, and he tries to show his father, but his father cares nothing about him because he's not the Messiah. I'm sorry, I've done all I can. Well, what about the baby? At this rate, if the only way the child survive will be if I cut her open to release him. And the mother says, do it. This child is the Messiah. He must survive. And so she dies. And Cain didn't even come to this is like their funeral, a raising. They get raised. Their dead bodies leave the cave. So Cain didn't even come. And he's like, well, you didn't come. And Cain's like, shut up. Basically, I don't care. And then that just sets Sam's brother off. He's like, how can you be so cold? I'm sorry, I'm not good enough to be the Messiah, but there's no reason to treat me and everyone who isn't like dirt. And that causes Sam to start crying. And Cain apologizes. He says, you're right. You're not the Messiah, but you're still my son. I'm sorry, Aaron. This is your brother, Sam. Taking care of Sam was your mother's dying wish. So he convinces Aaron to change his mind. And this is the last we see of Aaron. It seems that Cain and Aaron are on good terms at this point, or at least they're an understanding at this point. So what happened, right? But we don't know. And then we go back to the flashback from the start of the chapter. There is a tonic that may help her, but the ingredients are hard to come by, and I can get them all except for one. And he's like, what is it? Just tell me. A strand, because that's what he said in chapter 1, of giant's hair. Giant's hair, how am I supposed to get that? I can't just ask one for it. Trade days coming soon, you can snatch one and run. I doubt they'd be upset enough to chase you. Damn it, this is crazy. And then he hears Adina coughing and his pregnant woman coughing. So in order to make change, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes. So that's that. So now, chapter 4. So chapter 4 starts with a child's hand holding an adult hand, and the adult hand lets the child hand go. And then another hand touches a hand, and Cataly wakes up. So Seom touching her hand. Are you okay, Kat? Oh, yes, I'm fine. I was just brainstorming. Oh, okay. All right, then. Sorry about that, Thomas. Please continue. Right away, boss. I propose we build a structure tall enough to reach the top, then dig upwards. Wouldn't the giants just stop us the moment we got through? Well, I have a suggestion. Yes, Peter? We should hide in one of the poop buckets. Not only is that disgusting, Peter, but that plan would only work for those small enough to fit. And don't forget the giants. They check everything that goes on the platform, even the bodies. Well, I thought it was a good idea. Peter the Stonehead. Okay, then, I think it's my turn. He's such a show-off. There's no point in trying to escape from above. The giants will never let us. That means that our only options are either to dig deeper or horizontally. Digging deeper is tricky. Who knows how long it would take? I've never even seen us make it down another level. The older slaves say it gets harder to go lower with every year that passes. So that means we have to dig horizontally instead of vertically. If we find a spot that's soft enough and dig horizontally, maybe we can go far enough to where the giants can't see us escape. Hey, that might work. What can I say? I'm amazing. All right, everyone, let's split up and search for diggable cave on the bottom level. For a diggable cave on the bottom level. We have to be careful not to let anyone find out what we're up to, so each one of us will search our designated caves when no one is in them. Deuteronomy Chapter 4, Shimmer. So the kids are all like trying to hide from the adults as they go do their little plan, you know, and is the music too loud? Hold on. And so they're trying to find a soft spot, and Caesar said this should be thick enough to fill any inconsistencies, but maybe I should try one that's a bit more. Oh, and he accidentally drops it. He goes to grab it, and the flashback to when his dad grabbed his hand and gave him a hug. You had expectations of me before I was even born. How could you have given up on them so easily? You had another partner, another son. You never told me about any of it. What kind of man were you? And there's someone there. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just playing. Yeah, playing hide and seek. She doesn't say shit. Well, I think I'll get out of your way now. And she gets into his way. You can drop the innocent act, you little shit. You may have everyone else here fooled, or maybe they're just taking it easy on you because you're a kid. But not me. I see right through you, Seon. You knew what would happen to Noah, and you didn't care. You may have assumed he had ill intent. I can't blame you for that. But I want you to know that he had none whatsoever. I was pregnant and suffering from a severe illness. His grandmother told them that a tonic made of giant's hair could save me. I was able to beat the illness without the tonic. But my baby, she died. They both died, all because of you, our great deliverer. Oh man, this is tough. Joker laugh light skin edition. Seon, you can't let what she said get to you. She's hurting. She's hurting because of me. If I had just kept my mouth shut, if I had just accepted things the way they were, they'd all still be here. So now it's my responsibility to make their deaths mean something. And she remembers her flashback with her mother. Her mother literally walked away from her. And then she grabs Seon's hand. And I'll be right here to help you. And right there, I've already written a better love story. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard. All right. Anyways, Seon, Cat, come quick. In here. The walls aren't so stable in this room. We might just be able to dig out. What? That's amazing. Are you sure? How are you able to find this so quickly? It wasn't me, it was Peter. He searched all night and came to my room to get me to check it. Whoa! Peter the Stonehead. Hey guys, the platform is coming down. At night? Ooh. 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 Shit. Bro, Sket, go back and reread, bro, if you thought that was a sister, please. Is that Cena? Yes, that's Cena. Cena about to finish the job. Shut up. Yes, it's Cena. Cena, yes, it is Cena. That's the end of chapter 4. Yeah, our fish went crazy for sure. Fish went crazy for sure. Yep. So you guys think of chapter 4? Mid. It's mid again. It's mid again. More mid. Mid as hell. Fuck you. Fish came in with the emotion on Adina. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I really like that scene with Adina. Because Sam basically had like all the slaves talking shit behind his back. She was the first one to like come and challenge him. But he already knew that, you know. So it's not like it was anything that like helped him. But what was more important is that he didn't like take it to heart in that way. He's like, I have to make it right, basically. And rather than just giving up. Which is why I love Sam. 1 out of 10 casinos in the last panel. You're streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch again on October 6th on Friday. I'm streaming on Twitch. Peakerson. I actually cooked this chapter. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm telling y'all, man, next chapter, the next couple chapters are fucking crazy, bro. Whether we read this. So the guy who uploads on my website is not on right now. So you can read it on Webtoons, actually. I have it on Webtoons. So just look up Deuteronomy on Webtoons. Saying bless her from all the compliments. 5 out of 10. You're such a hate. She pretty base, honestly. She said, I can't blame you for thinking he had ill intentions. Yeah, she wasn't being like totally unfair to him, right? Which is something I wanted to really stress, because it wouldn't make sense for her to like blame him for everything. I wanted her to only blame him for what he did. Which is true, he did do that. Why is Cena there alone? She about to get shanked. That's a good question. That's a good question. Why is she there alone? In the middle of the night, no less. In the middle of the night. There's 2 Deuteronomies on Webtoon, I know. But obviously one of them has more content, so. The kid's about to jump Cena. Shut the fuck up. Really like the build up. Hope the brother isn't really dead. Sam is quite lucid for a child. What do you mean lucid? I like getting to see more of the children characters and them teaming up. Yeah. This is like the most lighthearted chapter Deuteronomy will ever have. So it's not, after this, it's over, bro. After this chapter, it's lightheartedness is done. The lightheartedness is done after this chapter. Like chapter 5 is literally just a conversation. That's it. It's just a conversation. But chapter 6 is fucked up, man. Chapter 6 is a fucked up chapter. Chapter 6 is like the second fucked up chapter after chapter 1. Chapter 6 is a fucked up chapter. A lot of people are gonna not like chapter 6. But it's written for people to not like it. Peter and the others giving me Mina and Thomas vibes. I don't see the new chapter on Webtoons. You should. Let's see. It should be up. If you go to Deuteronomy manga, Shimmer. It's called Shimmer. Everybody go on Deuteronomy manga and rate it 10 out of 10, please. On the webtoon, we have a webtoon account. If Peter dies, I'm reporting all your accounts. If Cena dies down there, it'll be peak. If Peter dies, we're boycotting. Oh my god. Chapter 6, fight me. Fujimoto influence. Yeah, a lot of Fujimoto influence. Cena dies down there. Obviously, he's not gonna fucking die, dude. That would be crazy. Cena has a lot to do with the story. The way Sam wants to make a meaning of the lives of everyone has to confront the wife of someone he indirectly killed. He's going through a lot. Yep. Yes, sir. Struggler. Yeah. But yeah, you know, this chapter is the most lighthearted chapter in Deuteronomy. I don't think there's going to be another lighthearted chapter, at least not for a long fucking time. Like, I'm trying to think. I know there is not going to be one in the first, 30 chapters other than this one. I know that. It's just too much heavy shit that's going to happen. Like, the next chapter is not heavy. It's just all right. But the 6 is heavy. 7 is all right. 8 is heavy. 9 is heavy. 10 is heavy. So 11 is heavy. 12 is heavy. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it's never going to be moments like this again, though. Like, it's never going to be like this, which is sad, you know, but that's why I wanted to really have this moment for them to just, be kids. But yeah, just don't torture porn. No, it's not torture porn. It's not torture. It's just fucked up shit that happens. Guts, no. Peter will be the fan favorite character you can't kill off like Levi. I don't give a fuck about fan favorites. I'll tell you that. Cena coming down on the platform could be an album cover, no cap. Hard to make it worse from here. Okay, we'll see. Sam's gonna rid Cena next chapter. What the fuck? Did you not see this, bro? Why do y'all keep thinking that Sam and Cena are gonna get together? How much more do I have to show that it's gonna be Kat and Sam? Do you not see this? Y'all niggas just straight ignoring. What the fuck? This will be lighthearted. This was lighthearted with the baby born dead. I know, right? That's what I said when I was storyboarding it. I was telling Fish, I was like, this is the most lighthearted chapter. And then I was like, oh wait, I forgot about this part. And I was like, yeah, maybe not. I mean, it is the most lighthearted chapter, but Sam won't be into her. He's gonna be smashing Cena. Why do you feel that way? Why do you think that? Cena is Historia? No, she is not. No, she is not. Cap, Mika says Cena Historia. Neither, no, you guys are wrong. Neither one of those characters have inspiration from either one of those characters. No. Kat is inspired by Hinata more than anyone. Kat is inspired by Hinata. So, no. Cena is not inspired by Sakura. Fuck no. Cena is inspired by... I can't say who Cena's inspired by just yet. Was the rain on Cena in the storyboard? No. No, it wasn't. That was Fish. He tried to give Sam a shirt in chapter 3 and Satan denied me. Not yet. Almost, not yet. Because the shirt is important. I keep telling you, when he gets a shirt, it's important. Who is Sam inspired by? I mean, yeah, he's inspired by mostly Moses. Moses is 70% of it. No, sorry. 30% of it. Then the owl is 20% of it. And then Aaron would be 20% of it. And then a whole bunch of other characters that's makes up small portions of it. But even Light from Death Note too. But that doesn't come in until later. Adapting as Adna. Yeah, Fish does that a lot. Fish does that a lot for sure. What's the biggest inspiration for the story? Prince of Egypt. Prince of Egypt and Attack on Titan are the biggest inspirations. What's up, Grover? Mom had to make him a shirt. Yeah, his mom was going to make him a shirt, then she died. So. Where you been? Where you been, bro? Where you been? Petition for a shirt. He's gonna get a shirt. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We only got a couple more chapters to the time skip. We only got 2 more chapters to the time skip, bro. I can't believe that. I never thought 2 more chapters and we'll be on the time skip, bro. The time skip is when shit gets real. Bi-weekly chapters, yeah, I don't know about that. Like I said, I think we're just gonna stick to monthly. I've been good, bro. Just been chilling. How you been? Since when do you have this story in mind? I came up with this story about a year after Attack on Titan ended, so it's been like a year and a half since I had the whole thing done. Yeah, something like that. It's not over. Chapter 4 was just hard as fuck. How was chapter 4 hard as fuck? I guess they do move around a lot. But chapter 5 is, well, yeah, chapter 5 is just one. It's just one conversation, yeah, so maybe. I'm gonna start streaming daily again. October 6th, I start streaming daily again. A 5-year-old dying and a baby dying isn't real enough, I guess. Bro is copying Arcane. What? You know how many stories have time skips? What the fuck are you talking about? Petition for Sam and Cena. Oh my god. I don't understand. I just don't understand it, man. I just don't understand why. Just because they haven't even had a conversation yet. It's like they haven't even talked to each other. And you guys are just like so sure like that they're gonna get together. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I love drawing dead babies. It's crazy. You didn't draw a dead baby. You drew a mummified dead baby. That's so sad. Cena gonna be into Peter. All goes love the alpha male. Shut up. AOT is getting educated. Yeah, we know, buddy. We know. We do not care. The Mummy Baby new movie. I don't know about all that. But yeah. Any questions? Anything? I think this chapter just works, man. I think this chapter it's just so simple and stuff like that. It's everything's just straightforward. It's not really much to talk about, you know? It is what it is. I mean, as far as like any deep stuff, the only thing that's deep really that you can do is like, why is Cena coming down here at night and alone? That's wild, because obviously they're surprised that a giant is coming down at night. That never happens. They wouldn't be surprised if it's normal. And she's coming down alone. Cena is plotting against her father. I don't know. When will Ozzy Chadius appear? Can't say. Where the chapter at? We just read it. Cena being a dung beetle is for a shut up, love her Peter. Oh my god, shut up. Cena and Peter is the ship. Cena is literally 12 and Peter's like 8. What the fuck? It's kind of weird. Yeah, I read this. I read that one shot Goodbye Eerie. I read that. And me and Fish were like, we're still in that. Cena looks like she's on demon timing right now. Does she? Ozzy gonna appear next chapter and kill his daughter and have a philosophical discussion with Sam before he kills all the kids. Chapter 6. Yeah, no. Age is just a number. Get out of here. But yeah, that's chapter 4, man. It feels good. Feels good to see my baby growing legs and shit, you know? Still not born yet. Still not born till the prologue is done, but we're getting there. We're almost halfway to the prologue, which is crazy. Actually, we're more than halfway because chapter 1 is technically 2 chapters. So really, we're on chapter 5 if you really want to be technical, but It's fine. Or chapter 6, I should say. I'll never stop believing Sam and Cena won't get shipped, not until the last chapter of the last scene, the last page. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just very interesting to me. I never thought that people would think that. I just never thought. It didn't cross my mind that people would think that. I just thought I made it so clear who the love interest is. In this chapter, I made it even more clear. Like, it's like right now, it's like pretty much confirmed, and you guys are still like, nah. The panels in which Sam tries to dig with the stick into the wall looks very well done for some reason. I can't stop staring. Yeah, it looks satisfying to look at, right? Sam also knows that the elder was lying, or maybe he hasn't thought about that. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. If Sam and Cena don't get together in the manga, they will in the anime. Shut up. Bro, we convinced Saint into writing the shit buckets in the story. We can make Saint get Cena to get with Sam. Oh my god. I literally was gonna have Peter say something else. I was gonna have Peter say something else that was stupid. I can't remember what it was. And then I was like, well, shit buckets is just as stupid. So let's do that. And not only that, but it will add to the world building at the same time. So that's better. So that's why I did it. It's literally it. It doesn't change anything either way. Decent chapter. Thank you, Tato. I think it's because he'll do anything to get out of the caves. Yeah, if you're saying like he'll fuck Cena or like try to flirt with Cena in order to get out of the caves, okay, that's one thing. But people are saying like they're actually gonna like love each other, like for real, you know? Are you actually inspired by Fuji or are you trolling? And the paneling, yeah, some of the paneling are inspired by Fuji, yes. Not anything else though. I do not like his writing style. That nigga's weird. But in the paneling, yes, his paneling is amazing. Although curious how many chapters does manga have? Don't know. I know what has to happen in order for the story to go and what the final chapters will be and look like, but I don't know the number, you know. I know it'll be at least like 60, but it could be more. I don't know. Peter would be played by Kevin Hart in live action. Shut up. I was thinking of if I had to pick Peter, it would be like Timmy Turner's voice, that girl or whatever. But that's probably too expensive. That bitch probably worth hella bands. Who do you know knows how to pace manga panels? Yeah, definitely. Praying for Cena's downfall is insane. I swear, Tara Strong, yep. I swear, bro, they be wanting Cena to die so bad for no reason, bro. Just because she's a girl, bro. Just because she's a girl, bro. That's really what it is. If she was a dude, they wouldn't feel that way. The giants diving into shit buckets to check for slaves hiding in there. I mean, no, but if they pick up a shit bucket and it weighs like a fucking 100 pounds, that'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Oh, Saint, have you submitted DT to any manga competitions? I submitted it to Manga Plus, but I don't know of any manga competitions, but I will be submitting it everywhere when we get done with 10. Can't wait to see more of Cena. Yeah, next chapter is a Cena chapter pretty much. So we get to see what she's come down here for, what her mindset is, and what you know. It's a very interesting chapter. It pretty much changes everything. So I can't wait to drop it. Cena's conversation is a very interesting one. If Cena was a dude, everyone would be calling him a Chad, pretty much, yeah. If you thought of an ending, I would be fine with it as long as it makes sense. Oh yeah, the ending makes perfect sense. The ending is set in stone. The ending, I've already foreshadowed the ending so many times. Even now, I've already foreshadowed it. Cena chapter automatic L. Fuck you. Cena's perspective. I wouldn't say her perspective, no. Just a lot of her, but not her perspective. Yeah, her perspective. You get the reason why she's coming down there. I'll say that. The reason why she's coming down there. Which, I wonder if you guys could guess it, to be honest. We're gonna see where the slaves are located if we see Cena. Exactly. So we won't see like Cena. I'm not revealing Cena above ground, only below. Cena chapter gonna be a sleeper. Oh my god. It's not just gonna be Cena. It's gonna be other Seom and Seom and Kat and Caesar are obviously there, so they're gonna be in it too. So nice to catch a stream. Yeah, it was nice to have you in here, Cake. You should come by Twitch. We're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff this month. Everyone misses you. But yeah, guys, that's chapter 4. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. You know, I'm trying to make peak here, building up to it. You can't just skip to the peak parts. You gotta earn the moments. That's what I learned from an author. You have to earn the moments. So I'm putting the work in to earn the moments, and it's getting there. It's getting there. The moments when they get earned, they're gonna hit. Do not join the Discord. Last panel was cold, but the rest looked like a downgrade. I mean, yeah, some of it is, but you can't expect a manga to be like so deeply shaded every single chapter. I mean, no manga does that. No manga. Not even the most profound, best drawn manga Berserk does that. So, and not only that, but I mean, the important panels are still really good. Like this one is really good. These are really good. This one's really good. So just to say that only the last panel is the one that looks good is just cap. Yeah, Berserk does it too. Don't listen to Vagabond. I never read Vagabond, but I read Berserk, and Berserk does it too. And Berserk is seen as one of the best art in manga, and rightfully so. But it definitely has more moments where it's more drawn. The drawings are more, putting more effort into, and then there's somewhere there's less. And that's perfectly fine. And not only that, but I'm not setting out to make Berserk. I'm setting out to make a story that's really well told. The art is second to that, As long as it's serviceable, as long as you understand what's going on, as long as you understand the emotions, which is the most important thing, then that's all I care about. And everyone understands the emotions. Everyone understands the characters. Everyone understands what's going on. I'm cool with that. Beautiful people. I'm on Discord just with a different name. Oh my God. Cherry Cake is Misty, man. Wow, Misty, stop it. Stop it, Misty. I had a feeling, because she talks just like Misty. Emotion is key. Yeah, emotion is the most important thing. I exposed her. Because I'm Misty. Sherry is Misty. Then who is Cherry Cake? Just read the chapter. I think it was pretty solid. I like how Sam's goal was established even further, and the cliffhanger make me excited for the next one. Keep it up, 4 for 4. Thank you, Grover. Appreciate that, man. This haven't been active for ages. Oh, okay. I Misty. Shut the fuck up. Thank you very much, Grover. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. We're 4 for 4, baby. 4 for 4 like Wendy's, baby. Time to go 5 for 5. 5 for 5. Deuteronomy Chapter 5. When? Who knows? Who knows? Deuteronomy Chapter 5. I really want to have Chapter 7 out by November. That would be perfect. If Chapter 7 dropped like literally the day before Attack on Titan, oh my God, that would be perfect. You started on Chapter 5. Let's go. This manga is already better than 95% of manga with only 4 chapters. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that, man. 5 pages sketch. Let's go. Send them over, bro. Let's go. Your manga seems to have potential, but your takes on AOT and other series make me worry about the future of your star. I mean, if I'm so critical of all these other stories, then that means that I'm not gonna have that shit in mind, right? I would be like the world's biggest dumbass if all the things I criticize these other stories for, as much as I talk shit about these stories, my shit better be on point, and that's facts. And that's facts. That's what people always tell me. They're like, you better not have one fucking mistake, and that's facts. So, I don't know. I try to tell a story that I would like to read, but I also know that the people who like what I would like to read would also like it, like to watch it. Like I say, this story is written for people who like early AOT. Like everything before paths got introduced. Like, well, not introduced, but like became a major point in the story is this. It's the same kind of story. So if you like that, then you'll like this, I think. That's like the goal I'm going for. But if you want a story that's like perfectly rounded, that has everything, it has good comedy, good fucking romance. The romance is all right, but it's not the main point of the story at all. The main point of the story is like conviction, characters making hard choices, sacrifice, accomplishing your goals, and the main goal is the difference between complacency versus what's the word again? Complacency versus I can't remember. It starts with A, but trying to achieve things. Complacency mean basically just accepting things the way they are. When is it okay to do that? When is it wrong to do that? How much should you do that? Versus trying to achieve for more. When will you stop trying to achieve for more? When will you finally be complacent? Those two things. Aspiration. There you go. That's the word. You gonna try new Castlevania? Yeah, I'm definitely checking it out. Not yet though, but I will at some point. You have a great artist. Yes, Fish is amazing. And Fish is only 15, 16, guys. Remember that. Will it end with Sam saying, no, I don't want that? Kelly found another man? Yes, exactly. That's exactly how it ends. I'm not talking about being critical. I'm talking about having bad takes. Yeah, whatever. I mean, bad takes, whatever you want to say. All I can say, it's only your opinion if it's a bad take. In my opinion, the only bad takes are takes that you cannot substantiate. That's the only bad take that there ever will be. If I can substantiate my take, then it's not a bad take. There's no such thing as a bad take that you can substantiate because a take is an opinion. There's no such thing as a bad opinion as long as you can substantiate it. A bad opinion is literally not substantiating it and just saying this is bad and that's how I feel. But I have no reason for it. I've never done that before. I've always given reason for why I feel the way I feel about something. I might say I don't like this, or I'm not entertained by this, or it's not for me. But that's different. But I'll never say something is bad. I'll never say something is poorly written unless I can substantiate the claim. The last page of Cena coming down has amazing art. Yep, that's 16. This is impressive. Yeah, very. The AI looks good. There is no AI. Early pre-pep ALT, I miss it. Yep. Cena kissing Sam's severed head. Shut up. Peter got to make a racist joke. Chapter 4 already feels like yesterday. You're not going to work on a manga. I know, right? Did you read that Yams wants to make other pages? Yeah, I read that already. Will there be racist humor? Wouldn't say humor, but yeah, there is racism. Any development with the AI? No, I'm not. We're not using AI. You can have your reasons, but you can also have bad reasoning. That's true, but as long as I have reasons, it's your opinion if the reasons are bad or not. Who is your favorite character in terms of writing in Deuteronomy? My favorite is Sam. I mean, Sam is the MC. Sam is the one that has like the most screen time and the most shit that he has to do, the most hard choices to make, you know. There's one choice that I've recently like fully developed that Sam has to make that's so terrible, but I don't want it's a lot, man. It's a lot. His story goes to really dark places. And I don't know. It's gonna be hard to see. It's gonna be hard to see when will people stop. You know, when will that moment be where people stop rooting for Sam? And I don't know when that's gonna be. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. You know, for some people it may never happen. For some people it might happen very soon. For some people it might not happen to the end. You know. He has to choose between the lives of all his friends or big black booty in his face. Shut the fuck up. Oh, he has to choose between, you know, being complacent and doing what's necessary to to get out of there, whatever it takes. You thought of Aquino better than chapter 10? I thought of a lot of dark stuff that Sam has to do. Yeah. Do you think people who root for Aaron would be for him? Yeah, they would. More than likely. More than likely. He has to choose between the freedom of the slaves versus love, Cena. That would be a simp story. This is not a simp story. Sorry. Sam is the furthest thing from a simp. Are we going to see you in the manga? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You will not. That's what I appreciate about your content. Always reason for critical takes. Exactly. Exactly. You could disagree with the reasoning or whatever, but you can't say I don't have none. That's all. Saint Carrion cameo. Yeah, not happening. Make you a background character? Oh my god. Having 131 at chapter 10 is crazy. Yeah, I don't think it's possible, really. 131 is just built up too long. I'm not trying to have 131, so I'm not even trying to be better than Attack on Titan. I'm trying to be my own thing. The only manga I say that I know for an objective fact is better than is Hunter x Hunter. That's the only one. Anything else, I'll take it that it's not better than that. That's fine. But Hunter x Hunter, yeah, I'm better than that. Sorry. No fucking way. No fucking way. If I'm not better than Hunter x Hunter, I need to stop right now. No fucking way. But, yeah, that's it, guys. So I will see you guys on October 6th on Twitch. We will be streaming live. We're starting Attack on Titan month where we talk about Attack on Titan. We're going to talk about Attack on Titan every day. We're going to talk about the manga. And then the marathon of Attack on Titan starts for the anime, starts on the 21st. So I'm probably going to do a manga marathon starting on the 6th. Hunter x Hunter's lowest bar, exactly. That's why I say it has to be better than that. If it's not better than Hunter x Hunter, I just can't. I can't continue. Yeah, I will fish. But yeah, I will see you guys on on Friday on Twitch. You guys have a great rest of your day. Shut up, Dan. And I'll see you guys on Friday for back to daily streaming. Let's get it. Shut the fuck up, Mental Monkey. You didn't even read it yet, you dick sucker.